Okay, let us continue with our chapter 8, HCF and LCM. Okay, so we had done first main we had done of 8 exercise 8A, and second main had given you as homework. Similarly, you can do the third main also, because it's also to write down the prime numbers. So already you have the set of prime numbers from 1 to 100 given in your page number 62. Look at that and complete that main too. Now coming to the fourth main. Write the prime factors. Write the prime factors. So coming to that, first one is given as 16. Okay, what are prime factors? Okay, you know what is prime numbers. So the factors which are prime numbers are called as the prime factors. Okay, so what are the factors of 16? Let me write down that first. 1, 2, 3, you cannot. 4, 5, 6, no. 7, 8, you can. Then comes 16. Okay, in that, which all are prime factors? You just check. Only 2 is the prime factor. 1 is not a prime factor. No. 1 is neither composite nor prime. So prime factor for 16 is 2. Okay, 2 is the answer. Now coming to the second question. 27. What are the factors of 27? So only prime factors you need, right? So don't write all the factors. 1, yeah, but it's not a prime factor. 2 is a prime factor, but 2 is not a factor of 27. 3, yeah. 4, no. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 you can, but it's not a prime factor. That's all. So only 3 is the prime factor of 27. Now coming to the next one. 35. What are the factors of 35? 1. Factors are 1, 5, 7 and 35. So here you'll get 5 and 7 are the prime factors. 1 and 35 are not prime numbers, but 5 and 7 are prime numbers, so that's the prime factors. Next question. 49. What are the factors of 49? 1, 7 and 49. So in that, which is a prime factor, only 7 is a prime factor. So let me erase the other things. So only 7, and here also I'll do the same way. Only 2 is the prime factor of 16. This is how you find the prime factors. So again, fifth main, it's given as P of, I'll do one question from that. Rest of the questions you can complete it yourself. P of n means prime factors of n. So P of 6, that is, you need to find the prime factors of 6, that is 2 and 3. So P of 24, it is 1, 2, 2 again, 3, 4, 5 is not there, 6, 12, all that are not prime factors. Coming to P of 50, P50, again 5, only 5 will be the only prime factor, because factors of 50 are 1, 5, 2, 10 and 25, 50, correct? So in that only 5 is 2 also. 2 is also a prime factor, you can consider 5 and 2. Now coming to P42. I'll complete this name. 2 again, 3, yeah, 2, 3, 6, 7 is there. 7 is a factor of 42. So 2, 3 and 7. These are the prime factors. Okay. Now coming to our main topic, highest common factor. Highest common factor or HCF. Highest common factor or HCF. Okay. So coming to that, you have already learned how to find out the HCF in your previous class. So common factor, I already explained you in our previous video. I have already explained you how to find out the common factor and how. So in order to find HCF, we have 3 methods. So you have learned it in your last year, that in your 5th standard also, but just I'm going to revise it again. So first method is common factor method. Second method is prime factor method. And third one is division method. Now let me explain what are these 3 methods. First one is common factor method. In that method, we will write out, for example, if I need to find the HCF of first method I am explaining, okay. HCF of 36 and 48. So I will write down all the factors of 36. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, 36. Similarly about 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24, 48. So now I will check, like after writing all the factors, I have to check which is the highest common here. So highest common factor is 12, correct? 12 is the highest common factor. So my HCF will be 12. So this is called as common factor method. Okay. Now coming to the prime factor method. So how do you find out the prime factor method? So in order to prime factor method, I can do this method. I'll write like this: 36 and 48. Okay. So I'll write it like this. I'll take the most least prime factor, so I can write it here. 2. Okay. 2, how many times I can divide? 2, I can divide it. It will become 18 2s are 36. 24 2s are 48. Again 2. Second method I am doing now. 9, 12. Again, can I divide both by 2? No. My option is only 3 here. 3. 3 goes how many times? 3s are 4s are. That's all. Now I cannot further do it because there is no common factor for 3 and 4. Is there any common factor for 3 and 4? No. So it will remain as my HCF will be now HCF equal to, what are the prime factors here? 2 into 2 into 3, that is equal to 4 3s are 12. Okay. Now coming to the third method, that is called as the division method. So again, in order to find out about 36 and 48, what do? I will write 48 here and 36 here. So how many times will 48 go in 36? 36 go in 48? One time. I'll write that one here. So one time it is 36. Okay. So 2, 1, 12 I am getting. Now what do is, my next step is bring this 36 down here. Okay. Whatever is here, whatever is your divisor, that will become the dividend now. So this 36 will come here. So 12 3s are, correct? 12 3s are 36. So what is your final divisor? That will be your HCF. What is your HCF here? Again 12 we are getting. Okay. This is how you will solve. I have just given you a hint on how to do it. You have already learned it in your 5th standard. So when I do more problems using different methods, it will be more clear to you. Okay. Now let me start with that. So let me start with exercise 8b. Using the common factor method, find the HCF of first main. Okay. So first question is given as 16 and 35. Okay. So 16 and 35. Let me write out it's common factor method. So you need to write down all the factors in this case. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. 1, 5, 7, 35. So the highest common factor here is 1. So you can write HCF is equal to 1. Now second one, 25 and 20. 25, 20. 1, 5, 25. 1, 4, 5, 20. 2 also is there. Okay, I missed that. 1, 2, 4, 5 and 20. So what is the highest common factor here? HCF is equal to 5. Okay. Now coming to the third one, 27 and 75. So factors of 27, 1, 3, 9, 27. 75, 1, 3, 5, 15, 25, 75. So what is the highest common factor here? Highest common factor is 3. HCF is equal to 3. Okay. Now coming to the fourth sub question. 8, 12, 18. So 1, 2, 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. So what is the highest factor in this case? In all the three cases, if I take 2, HCF is equal to 2. So you can do the fifth sub question as a homework. Okay. So you all clear with how to do the common factor method now. So do the fifth sub question as homework. Now let me start with the second main. So in the second main we have using the prime factor method, find the HCF. So let us do that. This first method was really easy. Now let me start with the prime factor method. Find the HCF of 5, 8. So when I divide 5 and 8 together, I can only 1. Right? Only 1. So I can get 5. And 8. So what is HCF? There is no common factor, so HCF will be 1. Now the second sub question is 24 and 49. Again, if I take them separately also, 24, I have 2, 12, 2, 6, 2, 3, 2, 1. But 49 it is 7, 7, 7, 1. So there is no common factors. So HCF is again 1. Now coming to the third question. 40, 60 and 80. Let me do it together. 40, 60, 80. Let me start with 2. 20, 30, 40. And again divide it with 2. 10, 15, 20. Again 5. Correct? All of this can be divided with 5. So 2, 3, 4. Is there any common factor? No. Nothing. So my HCF will be here. HCF is equal to 2 into 2 into 5. 2 2s are 4. 4 5s are 20. So HCF is equal to 20. Okay. Similarly, let me do the fourth question now. 48, 84 and 88. I'm doing it together. 2. 48, 2, 24. 42, 44. Again I can divide it with 2. 12, 21, 22. Is there any common factors for all this? This 12 and 21 I can divide with 3. But this 22 I cannot divide with 3. So it will end with that. So what is our HCF in this case? HCF is equal to 2 into 2, that is equal to 4. So you can complete the fifth sub question as homework. So both the first and second main, you can complete the fifth sub question as homework. So in our next class, we will be dealing with the division method of HCF. Okay. So that is only a little confusing method. So we can start with that in our next class. Thank you, students.